In this video, we're now going to break down the 7-step box method and show you step by step exactly what we did, why it works, how we're able to achieve accuracy, efficiency, and speed, all of which translate to more money for you and your shop as you're able to accomplish this complicated mathematical formula with ease. Let's get started. Hanging the rear plumb bob to make your center line is very important. We suggest you use non-360 lasers for the area that the target is not required in. So what does that mean? This vehicle required a calibration where the target is in the front. So the non-360 laser is in the rear. You set the non-360 up first. You mark it center to the wheel cock. You make it flush. This is good. Your next goal is to set up the 360 closest to your target. My goal here is to do the same. Set it flat, make it center, but now I want my line to cross the base of the rear target. See that? I know with a high degree of certainty that these two brackets are aligned with the vehicle and that we are projecting a parallel line towards the front and towards the rear. I then perform the exact same steps on the passenger side. My target is in the front. My non-360 laser is in the rear. My target is in the front. My 360 laser is in the front. You will notice my horizontal line is accurate with my rear bracket. Once that is complete, you can do one of two things first. If you have the 6 brackets set up, you can use one bracket to mark your center line. You're going to be hitting the plumb bob in the back. Then, with your measuring tape, you can lay out your measuring tape across your horizontal line and clip it into the slot. Be careful not to pull on it. I usually lay the tape out, kind of line up the rear with my line, and then I will slightly drag it into the slot. Now I know my measurement is precise. I do that on both sides. This measuring tape is a little flaky here, so it popped up, but you'll notice it just goes right in that slot. Same concept. With my 6th bracket, I now lay where I need to be. I put it at 4,000. With a standard 360, I now make a matching line to the vehicle line and to 4,000 millimeters across both measuring tapes for accuracy. Once I'm done, the only thing left to do is grab your scan tool and finish up. This is how we recommend you use 7-stepBox if you're setting a target in front of the vehicle. And if you're setting one in the rear, just reverse the order of the 360 laser and the non-360 laser and set your targets in the back. There's also an amazing feature with 7-stepBox that allows you to make a line for 360 targets as well. I'm going to show you now how you can use the dowel pin setup to lay out a horizontal line that will help you lay out 360 targets with ease and precision. Since this is the furthest bracket, I want to take the longer dowel pin. Let's say I need my target at 30 millimeters, which I believe is the standard measurement for Nissan from the wheel. Notice I have my larger dowel pin set at 3, which equals 30 millimeters. Now I'm going to go to the front and set my shorter dowel pin at 30. I'm going to remove the measuring tape because it would not be needed for this at this moment. And I don't want it to mess up my bracket placement. Now, I'm going to show you how I would measure 30 millimeters from the wheelbase to lay out 360 targets. I have now made a horizontal line that I believe is exactly 30 millimeters from the wheel, so I could lay out targets if the instructions told me to be 30 millimeters. So let's go check it out. Here is the front 7-step box bracket. Notice we are in line with 30. And here is the rear. Now, where are we? Oh, we're way off. Let's go make an adjustment. I'm going to leave this right here as I adjust. Now, 30 millimeters from the front. .30 millimeters at the rear. What does this mean now? Well, I'm going to show you. I can now remove these brackets lay down a 360 target and be on a perfect line. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you find value in what you've learned today. I hope you find a lot of value in 7StepBox and what it can do for you at your facility with ADAS calibrations. Please reach out if you have questions or need support. Enjoy your day. Thank you for watching.